my name's Jamie. I live in Egypt and I have a makeup collection that just keeps getting larger. If you're interested in seeing what that's about, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. I've messed up my intro. I have a makeup collection that just keeps getting larger. It didn't today, but it has recently. But yeah, there's the intro. Anyway, I took the plunge, did a thing, bought a thing, imported a thing to Egypt, which is no small thing. And yeah, it arrived last week and I did a video with it and I wasn't crazy about the look. It had nothing to do with the palette, but it was just like, oh, and it's a palette. It had nothing to do with the palette. It just I didn't like the look. I didn't like how it went down. It just wasn't attractive to me. So I think I'm gonna, redo the thing. So if you're interested in that, please feel free to stick around, like, comment, subscribe. And the palette in question is from Kaima Cosmetics, and it is the Skull and Roses palette. And it is a 16-pan palette with a lot of multi-chromes, shimmers, foiled shadows, things like that. And it's very, very beautiful. I have worn it a couple of times this week, past the video, and I can give you a bit more of a comprehensive review about it at this point. And yeah, so that also kind of makes me feel better. So if you want to see me put this palette on my eyeballs, then please feel free to stick around. I'm sure I've said that 100 times, but whatever. Whatever. So here's what we're gonna do. I am probably going to do a voiceover because that is easy and nice. And yeah, you just get to sit back, relax, and watch. I am in the middle of filming another video, kind of a more foundation video, so if you detect some differences in my foundation from side to side, it's on purpose. So, thanks. All right, so here's another look in the palette really quick, and first I'm gonna go into the shade Allure, and this is a very berry-y purple. Now, if you know me, these are just not colors I tend to gravitate towards, like reds, pinks, meh. However, I will say I do really like this color. It does blend out quite nicely as I put it in my crease. I did use it the last time I used this palette as well. And then next up, I'm going to go into Enamor. This is a darker, more red-toned purple. I do kind of like the idea of a more red-toned purple, but yeah, like I said, I have a hard time kind of with these pinky red purple colors. Then I'm going to kind of blend out that seam with Ravish, which is a very bright red. And actually, this worked quite nicely. I was sort of surprised, and I should do it again. So there's kind of a quick look at what's going on. Next is Sorcery, and this is a duochrome. It goes from like red to blue to purple. It's quite beautiful. I'm just showing you that I am putting some glue down, and that also that Enamor color has kind of skipped on my eye. But I go into the duochrome shade about halfway through both of my eyelids, and then I'm going to move on to Charm, and this is a stunning color. I wanted to use this the first time around, but I put that on the inner third of my eye and then kind of mix it with that other color, and I thought the result was really, really nice. I thought it was super pretty. It's very foily and very textured, so if you're worried about that, use a glue. Then I'm going to create a wing with Raven, and yeah, like I said, some of these darker colors are a bit dry, and so they tend to skip on my eyes. So if you have more mature eyelids like me, be aware of that. Then I'm just going to sparkle it out a little bit with Jinx. I just kind of want to use more colors and see what happens. This wasn't like my favorite move or anything, and you know how I feel about a black with sparkle in it, but where this palette has both a matte black and a black with sparkle, I can be all right with that as a choice. I think that's fine. And next I'm gonna put Roses on my lower lash line. Again, this is a weird choice for me, but I actually kind of I like how it turned out. Jamie, don't mess up this voiceover. You've gotten this far already. But yeah, I liked how this all turned out. It was very, very cute. Okay, so you can see that I have a little bit of skipping on this side, rather on this eye. It's a little bit better over here. This was kind of a problem that I had the last time as well when I used this palette, just with the black and the darker colors. It could be my eye, it could be just that these textures are a little bit drier, and that's okay. I am over the age of 30, so imagine that. I have wrinkled eyelids. Strange. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of go over everything with a little bit of black liner just to try and solidify that line. So that's a little bit better. Ugh, this eyeliner is about to explode, I swear. Okay, I'm gonna clean up a little bit and fix a couple of things and jump off camera, and when we come back, I'll have the rest of my makeup done and I'll give you my full review of the palette. So just 1 minute, I'll be right back. All right, so here's the finished look. I am much happier with it this time. So here was the look I did last time. Hated it. And I did probably use just as many shades this time. It just turned out better. It was arranged better. I really like the look. I'm really pleased with it. And I have been using this palette quite a bit, like I said, kind of in a more of a day-to-day scenario. So for instance, if you're looking for something a bit more neutral, you can absolutely do this color, this color, this color, and like this shade, although very foily and very pretty, is still neutral. It's very sparkly, very neutral, but still pretty. And yeah, like this is not usually a like color story that I would gravitate towards because it is a lot of like berry tones. However, I love a duochrome. I love them. I love them. And I do imagine that this was meant to be more of a Valentine's Day palette, but you know, it kept selling out. And at the moment it is currently sold out. However, if you are interested in getting this palette, you can definitely use my code and get 10% off. It is $61, but then you would get 10% off. I do make a small commission off of that, but feel free not to use it, whatever. I used my own code. So there you go. And yeah, I think it's a really good palette. I enjoy it. I have, like I said, been using it this week and have no complaints. I think it's really nice. The only complaint is that the darker colors do tend to skip a little bit, but also like that may just also be that I'm old. So that is a high possibility. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed me. I hope you enjoy this look, and I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you next time.